So I want to play this. Let's get on to the before we talk about the court session, which is now one of those where it's just boring the hell out of me because, you know, she's the same kind of thing. You know, gets drunk, says thing. You know, people need to realise what court assassin does is an act. She's not like that when she's pissed, when she's off TikTok. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so you know she does things to get on the FYP. She's getting 3K, 4K on now. Do you know what I mean? I think fair play to her, I suppose, in some ways, because if people are so thick to believe it. Oh my, what is that? Wait a minute, guys. Oh no, it's okay, false alarm. So yeah, as I say, people are so gullible to believe everything that she's coming out with, and for you to all sit there once again and not actually see receipts that Wendy actually gave her the money twice, and you want to sit there and give her 60k, well, fair play to them in my eyes, do you know what I mean? You know, listen, you've got to remember they've got each other's phone numbers for a reason. Yeah, I'm saying. Of course, that's, and she said she did it because it's an act. But among three of them, her, Wendy, and Barker. I mean, listen, we all know Barker's not in a relationship with her. That's just ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? They break up every 10 times a day. You know what I mean? Morning, Nick. What's everyone upset about in the comments? Right, so let's get on to the Kale situation. What's it? Wait, let me have a look. I don't know what this is about. Somebody sent me this just last night.
I've known Laura a long time.
Oh,
and if we fell out, I'd never do that to her, ever.
This is what I mean, like, for me it was a genuine friendship and stuff, so I'm not going to sit here and start laughing boxes if I'm not discussing my friendship with her and things like that. But they can run with whatever they want, I don't care anymore.
Don't have Wendy's money, what do you mean? Don't give Barker too much credit, he ain't the clever of the thing. So, no, it's all, listen, I'm telling you, they all done it.
Say you need to end, like, just leave other people alone, like, it's not fair targeting other people, do you get what I mean? Just because I'm in their lives.
Just to listen to Angie, she's making it worse, saying...
Listen, like, to listen to Angie can't fucking say anything when she sat there with fucking that lens.
Oh, don't. And if that's why they were all going on before, going on about what Lynn's was said and people were laughing about when Torian put the picture up of Lynn's lip. Yeah, I did laugh, but they said the absolute worst about me.
Well, Lynn's went in and said...
Carla, no one said the worst about you at all in regards to disability, so why are you lying? I want you to come with receipts, you weirdo. Yeah? Because you know what I said the other day about this woman? I said, go hop off. And you know what this woman said? I'm mocking her disability because she has one leg. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I said hop off and pop off. A word I say every day. But because she has one leg, I've mocked her disability. I'm surprised she hasn't said it yet. Well, no, actually, she has said it. No one has mocked Carla's disability. You are a liar. Now show receipts that Lynn's has mocked her disability, because I'm sick of hearing, right, about Lynn's. Lynn's is the worst. But she has never mocked someone's disability. She's never been racist or anything like that. She's never committed a hate crime. So this is what EQ was going back on about the other day. Yeah, she might have said things. She's no angel, like Nanny G has said, yeah? I'm not no angel. The EQ's not no angel. We all know that, for fuck's sake. But why is people going... committing hate crimes to get back at someone? This is what we are trying to say. So don't stop sitting there saying, oh, Lynn's, oh, she's no angel, she's done this, but she's not committed a hate crime. This is my point. Go for her at something else. Tell her to F off, tell her whatever you want, but don't. Why are you attacking her disability? And Carla, shut up, because you're a liar and you're obsessed with me, okay? Because you would never have a police case, because she even said she was going to get a police case because I was mocking her disability, because I said hop off and pop off. Listen, you won't even have a case, because I'll probably look at your phone and they'll all be of fucking me. Yeah, mate, they'll be all on me. No one mocked you, so stop lying. She is lying 100%. Can't even come with receipts, can you, Carla? A year later. I mean, when was the last time I had Carla in my box? Well, over a year ago. No one even knows who she is really on this side, you know what I mean? And she's still going on about me, still to this day. Listen, if you go to the police about saying I said about your disability, as you keep saying I do, then you'd probably get arrested, man, because it's like a hand that rocks a cradle kind of shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. You'll probably get fucking arrested for stalking.
All sorts of drugs and everything and all this shit. Like the only drugs that go into my system is caffeine and fucking nicotine.
Yeah.
And the occasional headache tablet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Carla, they were saying that you'd never be able to ride a bike and shit. It's vile.
I was the world's worst when I laughed with Katie and turned around and said, because I asked Katie where she lived. Katie said, is she near that Lynn's? And she was like, yeah. I said, oh, well, would it be funny if you drove past her and she was rattling for the fucking Automorph outside the chemist? You know what I mean? But I was the world's worst for that.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I have them all saying, if you'd offered Carla out, it'd take her 6 months to get here because she can't walk, and then how will she do? She can't ride a bike, peg leg, and then they all put pictures in her legs.
Is she actually saying this is what we did on our live about her? Is she okay? Where's the receipts, Carla? Because I'm sick of your lies. Because she exactly eternity. Thanks, she's lying. Show the receipts, Carla. Okay, because I'm going to bang on every day. Not that you're not important to me. You're not relevant to me. But now you're sitting there lying, saying we put up pig leg and all this. Is this what she's saying we did? She's lying. Exactly. Absolute bullshit. Show the receipts, Carla, that we've done that. Because there's no sheets. It didn't happen. And it didn't happen. I can tell you that. We never put pictures up on people. That's just, oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm so mad that she's actually sitting here blatantly lying. Yeah. Have we ever done that, guys? No. What a liar. You are unhinged, Carla. And my advice to you is you go get to the doctor, right? And go and get diagnosed, yeah? Because there's something not right here. Because you sat there lying, all right? You really are, oh my God, it's actually shocking. Dangerous woman you are. Dangerous woman.
Don't worry, Carla wouldn't be able to run after you. There was loads. It was fucking horrible. I'm sure Carla could get hold of them if she wanted to.
Do you know what?
It would have been all over the FYP. Exactly, it would have been.
Out and get around. And get around and get about more than fucking Angie does.
Exactly. At least you don't piss in your wardrobe.
I know. Piss in me leg instead.
But this is the thing, it's just pathetic and childish. Like I said, I'm just not getting involved in it all, do you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. They want to see what
and at least I don't have a peddler in the family. No, sorry, one word, sex offender. I do apologise. At least I don't have a sex offender, beauty over base, is it? Beauty over, I don't even know her name, you know, beauty over whatever. At least I don't have a sex offender in my family, unlike yourself. Your husband's brother is a sex offender and he's on the register. Is that not true? And you all sit there once again, sat with her. Listen, how many times is your side is your side going to be exposed for being a wrong'un? And that's because he's red flag, red flag, red flag. And you have you're sitting there with these people with these red flags, yeah, flying around, and then you're surprised when they get exposed for something. That's correct. Beauty over drama. Her husband's brother, is a sex offender. So can you imagine if that came out about me or Lynn's or someone else? People would be going big. There would be big hoo-ha about it. He's on the register, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? She probably has contact with him and everything.
Say what it's going to say, but I'm not listening to it, so...
The more you give it airtime, the more they'll run with it, so it's just best not to even...
Just let them make the CVs out of themselves and you just...
Yeah, they come across as
great drama.
Great friends. Like you're still showing them an element of respect by not speaking on it, so it just shows their character opposed to yours, so...
Yeah.
It is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day.
It shows that no matter how much they've said, you're still showing somewhat loyalty towards it.
Am I hearing this? These women, I swear, they're like just dangerous, just like housewives, you know what I mean? It's weird. Oh my God. You know, with Carla, it'd be, if we had said what we said, what she's saying, it would be all over FYP. All over the FYP. Pearl would be banging on about it every day, which she has not done. Yeah, she might bang on about it now because she's thinking, oh, let me mention that. No, it would be all over the FYP. Carla is a one liar, okay? It's a bit like Fatal Attraction, I think, with Carla. You know, oh my God, thank God I don't have any bunnies. You know what I mean? I think she would, yeah, she's a weird one, I'm not going to lie. She's definitely got the stalking, the stalking vibe there with Carla. With Kales, for them to say, but you're loyal, at least you're still loyal, while she's sitting in the people's boxes that have slagged Canadian Angie off. And for her to sit to say she is also, she was a genuine friend to Canadian Angie while she sat in Top Girl's box, that has said the most, that is absolutely, are you okay, Kels? You know, and then to say you didn't know about it, I'm sure you did, love. You know what I mean? Oh God, unbelievable. You straight away have gone into people's boxes. They've said the most about your friend, and then you say that you was a genuine friend. Absolutely not, you would. That's not genuine friend, love. Maybe you need to look up the word friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you sat in there, and I even said when you was in Michelle's live, right? I don't understand why didn't you ask me about that setup, what you thought was a setup. Why didn't you come onto my live, ask me? You know, you straight away went into Michelle's life with all that lot. You know, that said the most about your friend Canadian Angie. And you were like, no one tells me where I can and can't go. No one controls what I do. Yeah, fair enough, no one can control what you do. But I can tell you, a true friend probably wouldn't do that. Do you know what I mean? That's she said about her baby, her angel baby, which I'm not gonna talk about really because that's not for me to talk about. I never liked how she took over. She took her. You know what? In some ways, I'm glad it happened. Because she did take over Canadian Angie's life. It was like, whose life is it? Hers or Canadian Angie? Now Angie's got her platform back. Because no one went in to watch this big mouth Kales. You know what I mean? She was aggressive. Yeah, she was always aggressive. You know, people like to go into Angie's life to have her, to hear her opinions. Not bloody Kales. No one wanted to hear her opinions. You know what I mean? Why did they fall out? I don't actually know why they fell out. Something I need to ask Angie. She wasn't on last night. I was waiting for her. I don't know why. Said she had enough of the swearing and the way she took over. They all laugh in there now. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sick of hearing her saying about genuine friendships and this Carla's lying for her teeth. Yeah, but they didn't fall out because Cows went into Top Girl's box. They'd fallen out before that, eh? I think Cows knew what she was doing when she went in that box. I don't know why Ems is in hospital, no. It's only a matter of time, yeah, before Cows fires up her own life and gets her own platform, which will probably be the same time as Canadian Angie. Yeah. This is, you know, I'm never usually wrong. This is what I see happening. Kales is, you know, going into various people's lives, right? Get people on their side. Fire up a live at 12 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? Which is fine to do live whenever you want, but she's like, it'd be really to, I suppose, a bit of a dig at Angie, I suppose, isn't it? Ems is home now. On her bottom. She had an operation on her bottom. Okie dokie. Well, let's move on, guys. What are we talking about now? Court assassin goes off at Wendy, who was kind enough to help Court with her new dryer.
Off at Wendy, who was kind enough to help Court out with a new dryer.
Call the police, Wendy. Ring your bank.
Right, no one speaks to my kids like a piece of shit.
Right, but you're misleading your children, Wendy.
Embarrassed me on live saying, oh, Wendy, you sent me double payment. Well, I didn't know I'd done that because I'm no...
But when I said to you on live in front of everyone, Wendy, you sent me 300 quid.
The thing is, right, they're either both in or court says no, she didn't send it twice and Wendy hasn't looked. You know what I mean? But I don't believe she sent it twice because no one showed the receipts that she sent it twice. Do you know what I mean? I really do believe that.
Alright, okay, but when I made it clear to you, Wendy's trying to act stupid now.
Yeah, she did embarrass me on live saying, Wendy, you sent me too much money, would you like me to send to the She shouldn't have done that. She should have inboxed me privately.
Should I?
Because I sent to the money.
Should I have inboxed you privately? Alright, no, Wendy, you're a liar. You're lying just because you got been caught out by your family about having a gambling addiction. No, Wendy, you're a liar. Right, well, take it out with the bank then. And I'm going to take it out with the bank and I'm going to... Wendy, I'm taking you to court for lying. Wendy, I'm taking you to court for fraud. I'm taking you to court. Wendy, I'm taking you. You're getting done for fraud, Wendy. You're getting done for conning the public.
Stacey, Perry.
Your mother is getting done for conning the public.
See, why does she say that now? She's had to drink. Why is she saying fraud? Why is she saying for conning the public? She never sent the money twice.
Your mother's a liar. Yeah, your mum's a beg on the app, right? She sends people money. Your mother sends people money. Your mother, right, hold on. Why are you mewing me, Millen? Why are you mewing me? Your mum sends people money on the app that cries wolf. Right, tell Wendy to call the police then. The police can come to the Welsh police can come to my house.
Same Wendy, 150.
No, I'm not, because she said I could keep it all.
Evil woman.
But you're doing that. You're doing that.
Evil woman.
Right, gun you, Millen. Gun you.
Not for...
Okay, so you know my opinion on that anyway. Right, it was just sorry, can I stopped here? On the live yesterday, when Wendy sent the money, she asked why she sent it twice. I don't think she did. She's enough money without having it, yeah. Morning, Jojo. Well, you know my opinion on it anyway, so it continues. CA joins Millen's box and argues with a gifter about money she sent her for a dryer.
But she chose to buy me the dryer though. She chose to buy me the dryer. She chose. It was her choice to buy me the dryer. How dare you put it on me?
Not £300 though, darling.
Yes.
You're
she had said multiple times it was okay.
The way you speak to
no,
people is
it's not. You're making it out to be someone that it's not, Millen.
He's not making it out to be something that it's not.
Right, so did your mum not choose to give me £150 times twice? Did your mum not choose that?
No, the first payment.
Yes or no?
Said it didn't go through, and then
did
the second
your
payment.
mother not choose to give me £300? Did Wendy not choose to give me £300? No, because I've got the messaging proof. Right, call the police. Call the police on me. Let's take it down the legal route then, yeah? Do not lie on here, and do not lie for views, and do not lie for clout.
Wendy, do you want to have your say?
Everyone saw it, and I saw it.
Let Wendy talk. Let Wendy talk now. Stop screaming and shouting.
Court assassin.
Yeah?
Listen, right, please do not speak down to my daughter for one, okay? Yes, I did send you the payment twice because I thought the first one didn't go through. Yeah, you did embarrass me on live saying, shall I send you the money back? And everybody was commenting, well, you shouldn't embarrass the woman on live. Yeah, you should have just sent it straight back to her, the other half. Okay?
Yeah, the other half, she should have sent it straight back.
If you want to court assassin, right? But at the end of the day, right? Yeah? Don't embarrass me on live, and please don't speak down to me.
I'm not embarrassing you. You gave me money. Right, let's get it right, Wendy. You gave me money for my dryer, and now you're claiming that I'm embarrassing you online. Are you joking? No, Wendy, it doesn't work like that.
Go on, Wendy, I'll mute her.
Can you speak, please, court assassin, right? Is she muted, Millen?
I've muted her, yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, right, no one speaks to my kids like a piece of shit, right? And number two, she did embarrass me on live saying, oh, Wendy, you sent me double payment. Well, I didn't know I'd done that because I'm no good for the internet. My daughter will tell you that, Millen, right? Yeah, like I suffer with dyslexia and whatnot. Yeah, I left school at the age of 12 when I lost my mum. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So I got no qualifications, nothing, okay? But at the end of the day, yeah, she did embarrass me on live saying, Wendy, you sent me too much money, which...
I'm getting bored listening. Oh my god. I'm getting this. Sending money, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm sick. Oh dear. And I know, Wendy, that you said something about my father last night. So I don't think you're stupid you come across. You know what I mean? I think you've been watching me a while. I've known you come on my box, and I know you did the same thing. I'm sure you did. 70% something could happen with someone else on here, and I am sure that happened. But I can clap back at you when you said about my father as well. Keep crying about your mother. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. Right. I don't care how vulnerable you are. You leave my father's name out your mouth. Right. Down to the next one. Right. Oh. So, Court Assassin goes live with a trigger warning, educational purpose, post only, and awareness purposes. So this would must mean something quite bad.
Rest of them grooming gang members need to jump on a plane together and jog on. Yeah, AR and the grooming gang members need to jog on. Yeah. Two rows of two different people, please.
Listen, am I ever wrong, guys? Have I ever been wrong? No.
Yeah, and the grooming gang members. That's how it is, because he knows that's how it is, right? He's a cook, right? He's delusional. Watches them YouTube videos like Brett. I'm not listening to nothing you say because I'm more clever than you, bro. You know, I'm more clever than you. You know that for a fact. Yeah, listen, you know what? You look here, I don't say what I want to say on this app, but I will step on your toes any day this week. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Take your little whatever and scurry on out of here, yeah? Yeah, bring it to my face and you'll know what time of day it is. Bring it to my face and you'll know what time of day it is. Bring them dollars to my face that you've earned on this app and I'll bring my dollars to you and we'll fucking come toe to toe. You'll run off, you know. Come at me. Come at me. Yeah. You ain't even got a hairline, bro. You ain't even got a hairline. You got a sad fucking gift and you fucking know kids, right? And you think you're the fucking bee's knees. Yeah, your kid don't even know what uncles, aunties are. Your kid don't even know what Christmases are. Kid don't even know what God is. Your kid don't even know what Jesus is, bro. Your kid doesn't even know what religion is. Your kid is a nobody. You know that for a fact. Your kid's gonna grow up and shag pud, yeah? And be a nobody like the rest of them, and you know that for a fact. Yeah, come at me about kids, yo. Who's gonna win, me or you? Me?
Yeah, but AI knows what he's doing. He knows that he's going to get a reaction out of Court Assassin, especially when she's drunk, and that's what he does, isn't it? You'll notice AI will always only question me when I've been drinking. You know what I mean? And he's the same. He's the same with Court Assassin. You know, he'll bait. He knows what he's doing. He knows the reaction he's going to get. He knows it's going to be all over the FYP. You know, he knows he's going to end up the victim. He loves baiting. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying what she said, but however, you know, he'll request her, you know, when she's drinking. She was racist towards him. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying he knows what he's doing. Where's the rest of the video? That's the only video, that's what all that was sent to me. I haven't really gone through them, to be honest with you, because I just got out of bed. I'm gonna just start getting up early, man. I'm actually getting bored with Oops, I'm actually getting bored of talking about court assassin. You know what I mean? To be honest. So can we move on from the court assassin thing, because we spoke about it all night, like, about this Wendy situation, this money, the racism. Not condoning it, obviously, but I'm just saying AR does bait. I mean, you can't bait, racist. However, I'm just saying he knows what he's doing. He stayed. He chose to stay. You know what I mean? So, let's have a look. Give me a sec, then I'll have a look. I can't find it, guys. That video. Oh, I didn't see this video of me. Yeah. This woman, I didn't realise how this Tezza was obsessed with me. What the hell? Another weirdo. Oh my goodness. I can't find that video. I'm sick of talking about court assassin, to be honest. Had enough. Thank you for the heart me's. Right. Pearl thinks Lynn's doesn't... no, because I need to clean. No, I need to clean. Just leave him out there for now.
He's been out all night.
Oh, okay, just leave him in the lounge.
Out all night.
So Pearl thinks Lynn's doesn't look like she has anything wrong with her. Oh.
Said some awful things over the months. Lynn's has said some awful things over the months. Lynn's is right up there with Angie and says the worst of the worst. And then when she gets pulled up for it, she goes right back. Thank you, my Jill. She goes right back to her, says it's a disability, which just looking at her, you would never in a million years think there was anything wrong with her. She has got a mouth on her, my Adam. She has, and that's why she gets the name, what she gets called, not through a disability, because it affects lots of parts. Somebody with that disability, lots of parts. And to look at her straight on, you wouldn't think in a million years there was anything wrong with it. So let's just, be truthful about the matter now. Do you know what I'm saying? We in another year, we're not carrying that same shit over where they can just fucking come with the lies. Hey,
So, is she trying to say that Lynn's doesn't have a disability? The thing is, right, the word, can I just say, people that say lippy Lynn's, right, they know exactly what it means. They try and say, oh, they mean gobby. Well, call her gobby Lynn's. Why lippy? Call her gobby. You know exactly what you say when you say that word. We all do, okay? So let's not deflect or anything like that. Now, Lynn's doesn't look like she has a disability, however, she has told many people, she's told everybody on TikTok, she does have a disability, okay? That affects her lips. Okay, Pearl is aware of that. For her to sit there and say, wow, we don't even know if there's something wrong with her. We could say that about everyone with a disability, you know? I just have no words for Pearl, to be honest. Pearl is unbelievable. I really don't have any words for her. I really don't. There's deflection, and then to sit there to say that Lynn's has said is the worst of the worst. Now, Lynn's has said things. She's no angel. I've said things. We've all said things. However, Lynn's hasn't gone for people's disability. She hasn't committed a hate crime, and that's what she has not done. Okay, so once again, you're still not learning. You're still not educated. That yes, we're not saying you can't go back at Lynn's. Lynn's claps back. Lynn's it's a reaction with an action, basically. We all have that, and so Lynn's reacts. However, I'm not saying she's an angel, and she said stuff, yeah. However, She's never been racist or any of those kind of things. So what Pearl is saying, and Miss Red has said it on her platform as well, and I don't understand, Miss Red, you either. So why, because I thought you would have learnt with the EQ situation, the transphobia, as to what EQ was trying to get out. Let's not brush it under the carpet and everything else. That if you want to go low, but don't go low when you're committing a crime. And that's, going for someone's disability, attacking someone for their gender or whatever it may be, right? But once again, Pearl is sitting there saying, but Lindsay's the worst of the worst. Listen, we know she's not, but even if she was the worst of the worst, why attack a disability? So you obviously, guys, haven't learnt, I'm not talking about you guys here, but, them have not learnt from what EQ is trying to point out. Listen, look at EQ. She's probably the worst. It can be the worst of the worst. Do you know what I mean? And say the things she said. However, why attack her for her gender? You know what I mean? And that's what people do with EQ. And she was on with Miss Red's live explaining that. And still, Miss Red and Pearl are still sitting there. No hate on Miss Red when I say this, but however, still sitting there saying, but wait a minute, Linz has said the worst. Has she mocked disability? Has she been racist? Has she been transphobic? Has she been homophobic? No. She has not been any of those. So once again, you are both saying it's okay to mock her disability. I don't care, I have no sympathy, because she said the worst things. Well, guess what, Miss Red? And guess what, Pearl? So is EQ. Yeah? So is EQ. I've said shit. We've all said shit. But don't attack someone. Yeah? For this is what EQ was trying to say. I just feel, what's the point now at this point? What is the point? It's all brushed under the carpet just because Linz has said some things. Well, she hasn't. She hasn't. She claps back, right? That's a reaction, right? However, because they feel that she is the worst on here, yeah. Well, that's okay to mock a disability. That's okay. Do you know what I mean? And for Lynn's calling Miss Red a racist, I think that's probably what she's mad about, I suppose. Well, they were in your posts. No hate again. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to, get that out there. They were on your Facebook post. So there's no slander there. There's no lies. It was on your post. You know what I mean? So, it doesn't make sense. You're saying Lynn's is calling Miss Red a racist, but it's in the Facebook. It's there black and white. You know what I mean? Hey, Delusive Kenneth, you alright? So I don't really understand. This just goes around in circles. Everybody blames just another all the time. Yeah, 100% it just goes around in a circle. Lindsay's not the worst. What about EQ? When Miss Red had EQ on the platform, she has been the worst, in my opinion, on this platform. As when it comes to creators, she knows what I feel about her opinions and her behaviour. She might say things about my behaviour. It's in the past. However, she has said a lot of shit. So, you can't say Lindsay's the worst. That's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm sure she can stick up for herself. Why is Pearl doing it for her? No, it's not. Pearl wasn't doing it for her. Pearl was just... No, she wasn't doing it for her. I'll replay the video if you want. She wasn't. This is what Pearl was saying.
Has said some awful things over the months. Linz is right up there with Angie and says the worst of the worst. And then when she gets pulled up for it, she goes right back. Thank you, my Jill. She goes right back to her. Says it's a disability, which just looking at her, you would never in a million years think there was anything wrong with her. She has got a mouth on her, my Adam. She has, and that's why she gets the name what she gets called, not through a disability.
It is because of a disability. Stop lying, Pearl. That's what you've called her, Lippy Linz, because of her lip, okay? Which I didn't even know about, to be honest, until she told me, because I don't think it's visible, but she has told everyone about this disability that affects her lips. You all know it. You call her Lippy Linz because of a disability. Stop trying to deflect. I'm not going to even lie now. when I think about it, because she deflects, and I mean, this is not me getting mad or backtracking, well, I suppose backtracking, but this is not me getting mad in any way or anything like that. But now thinking about it, for her, the deflection is crazy when it comes to Pearl. She denies, you know what I mean? And she starts deflecting all the time. And the fact that she's saying this about, oh, we don't call her Lippy Lins, we only call her Lippy Lins because she's gobby, then change the word, because she's telling you it affects her because you're going through a disability. So change the word to gobby Lins, if that's what you want to, you know, go for. But you don't want to go for gobby, you want to go for Lippy, because you know that it hurts her the most, right? And because of this deflection, you're saying, oh, no, that's not the way we're calling it, blah, blah, blah. I'm starting to believe that when you said the orangutan, yeah, I'm starting to believe that was racist. I'm starting to believe that was probably another deflection from you. When you said you call it to your grandkids, do you? I mean, has anyone ever heard her say that to her grandkids? I can't remember. I kind of believed her at the time, I'm not going to lie. I did believe her. She said she called it to me. Can I remember that? No. But, you know, because she keeps banging on about it, I just think, oh, she must have. But, you know what? Deflection again. You know what I mean? So I'm starting to believe she was racist, and she did mean every word she said when she said that word, because of her behaviour. You know, she never will take accountability and hold her hands up. So she seems to be an expert at doing stuff like that. So now I take it back. I start to think she was racist and she meant it. You know what I mean? And I think she's deflecting again. Right. Oh, what's this? Should we do this? Meditate with Sam. This is Sam Walker.
Of you, an evil queen, I've got something to tell you, Miss Red. Try think. You and evil queen could be best friends.
But Miss Red used to be a super fan of mine.
You have to sit and dig out every little thing that I do. You know, I don't understand why you have to do it.
Yeah, I'm not digging it out. I just thought you were listening.
To dig out, because
it's not.
You know what? Can I just also say, you know, people say I'm the worst on the app, right? And now they're saying Lynn's is the worst as well. Ridiculous. However, I've never ever taken anything off TikTok. I've never doxed anybody. I've said shit, I've done shit. But what they have done, yeah, and I think people do see the truth. They manipulate their videos. They edit the videos. Right, they edit the videos to make it look to make it look as bad as possible on me. Like the Palestine one. You know, you haven't got the whole conversation of the Palestine as to why I said what I said. Where's the whole video? When I believe that was a troll, which I believe was Alicia, that came into my live and said, look at this video. I think she's sick in the head, I do. I believe that was her to cause a reaction. Because it was so funny how she just happened to record it all. Do you know what I mean? Where's the whole conversation of that? Where's the whole conversation in what I said about the Chinese people? We've got the whole conversation there. I stand by what I said about the Chinese people. I stand by that. And whether I was intoxicated or not, it's an opinion. Yeah? I'm entitled to that opinion. It's not racism and at all. It's an opinion. So you need to, you know, know what a hate crime actually is. A hate crime and an opinion. It's just like this. I'll keep banging on about this unicorn, and she said that I called EQ a pedlo, and I'm transphobic for calling her a pedlo. What are you talking about? How has a pedlo got to do with being transphobic? You know, because I happen to say it don't condone it. I'm not saying I even said it. I can't remember, to be honest, but that's what they said. So I'm just saying if, and it was about 3 years ago. If I said it was nothing to do with her gender, you know what I mean? It was, you know, nothing to do with it at all. You know, so that's. But you're more transphobic by saying that, because you're saying that I'm saying that she's a man. You know, and I'm not saying that. But what you're saying is only men can be pedlos as well. You know what I mean? So people need to know what an opinion is, because this opinion I had on Palestine, I don't stand on that now, but obviously it was a reaction, right, is an opinion. You get what I'm saying? And it's not racism. So you need to know, and I'm sure these videos had gone to the police, and the police have looked at that and have probably said the same thing. It's not racism. You know what I mean? It's an opinion. So you need to know what's what. And the same with what I said about the Chinese. It's an opinion. You know what I mean? Once again, it was a reaction to what I'd seen, a video I had seen. Do I believe that? do I stand? I can't remember the whole thing that I said. Do I think they eat a lot of food? Like, you know, do a lot of them eat anything? Yes. That's an opinion. That's not racism. So people need to know what hate crime is. You know what I mean? And then for Ian Pearl to saying what I said about the dribbling something. Listen, once again, I don't recall myself ever saying that, right? And if I did, it's on my name, delusive. It's an act. I cause shock horrors, you know. Oh, the wow factor. Oh my God, did she say that? That's what I do. However, me saying that about myself, I don't condone it. Do not get me wrong. I do not condone that. But that's saying it about myself. Do you understand? You know, that it depends on your intent, the context behind it. Do you know what I mean? Not condoning that at all. That's if it was said. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't target anyone. I didn't actually say it to anybody. So it doesn't actually become a hate crime because I didn't actually say it to anyone. I said it about myself. So that's another thing. It's not about the word itself. It's about how you say it and the context behind it. Well, Yasmin, you were a troll, weren't you, Yasmin? Whether I said it or not, so did EQ. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten what EQ said? Listen, it's not a hate crime. Yeah, it really does depend on the context, how you say it. You know, the context behind it. I said it about myself. I didn't target anyone. I didn't say it to anyone. So it doesn't actually become a hate crime. Is it a slur, the word? Yes. Did I know that? No. However, yeah, it is a slur, right? But it's not. I haven't committed a hate crime to anybody. You know, it's not. I have not used that word on somebody. So, you know, it can't become a hate crime. Tell me where's a hate crime when I've said it about myself. I wasn't directed at anyone, but you, if you said it. If I said it, yeah. It wasn't directed at anybody, no, exactly. I didn't even know it was a slur, to be honest with you. But EQ also said it. You know what I mean? And she knows what she's doing. She's a very clever woman. She didn't actually direct it at anybody either. So you won't be able to report her either, because what are you going to report? What she said? She said it to. What is it? I don't even know what EQ said or how she said it, to be honest. She didn't direct it at anybody, did she? No. You said I'm not directing it at yourself. Oh, what does that mean? I don't know what does that mean. You can't commit a hate crime against a hate crime. What do you mean, against yourself? No, this is the thing. You can't commit a hate crime against yourself. So, you know, I know they've sent things to the police. I know Torian has, because she went live. She went outside a police station. Apparently, I didn't know this, to report me. Well, I'm still waiting. It's been about a year. I'm still waiting for them to turn up. Elisa, I know she's been on live saying, oh, the police don't do shit. You're wrong. They do shit, especially with the hate crimes, because I haven't committed a hate crime. So really look at yourself, Alicia, when you keep saying about what I said about Palestine. It's an opinion. It's not a hate crime. It's not racism. Racism's to do with colour of your skin. You know what I mean? Same with what I said about the dribbling, whatever. EQ said the same thing. She's not stupid. She knows it's not hate crime what she committed. And that's the same with me. It depends. You know, you've got to target someone for it to be a hate crime. Although the word is a slur, which I didn't actually know, by the way. So, yeah. What do you mean, Ella? If someone said, I hate P... still a hate crime, don't need to be directed. Well, no, that's the context about it, though, Ella. It's about the context of how you say it. So if you say you hate P, yeah, that's directing it at the community. You've said it towards the community, haven't you? So you have targeted someone. So when you're saying that comment, you're not. It's still a hate crime. But you are targeting, because you're saying, I hate you. So you are targeting people. If I said to myself, I'm an S, that's not a hate crime. That word is a slur. It's not a word should be used. It is highly offensive. I did read about it. It is highly offensive, but it wouldn't be classed as a hate crime, because you've just said you said a word like about yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what people need to realise. There is a difference. Why hate anyone? I don't know. Yeah, you're right, Angie. Yeah, well, that's why. So when people report these to the police, you know what I mean? You got to remember what also is an opinion and a hate crime. Do you know what I mean? There's two different things. I'm allowed an opinion. And I had an opinion on the Chinese people when I saw a video that really triggered me, really affected me. So I went live. I can't remember exactly what I said, but I said, oh my God, the Chinese, they just eat everything. Why don't they leave these living creatures alone? Something like that. I can't remember. I went on a rant about it. It's not racism. It is an opinion. So people need to realise what it is, because we all talk about certain countries all the time. We say about, what Russia did to Ukraine. Is that a hate crime? No, that's an opinion. Is that racism? No. You could talk about another, a country where, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I can't think. And that's my opinion too, 100%. Yeah, that's not racism. I have an opinion too. Yeah, you got to remember, we all allowed opinions. We all talk about the royal family. We all talk about the government. We hate this. People hate the government. It's gone da-da-da-da. That's an opinion. Is that a hate crime then? To say that they're all scammers? Because I've heard that quite a lot, that the government are scammers. So, isn't that class the same then, me talking about China? And it's not all the people in China, by the way. It's some people, especially people that live in poverty. And it doesn't matter what you say, they will twist it and say it. Yeah, of course they will say it's the narrative. 100%. Listen, I have my accountability with things I've said anyway. And you'll never hear me saying it again. Do you know what I mean? And recently, you haven't heard recently what I said. And you know what? I want to talk about the court system, what I said about the P word, which also Mad Hatter says on a day-to-day basis towards court system. Right, she says it quite a lot, that P word, Mad Hatter. So does court assassin. She might be from Pakistan, but she says it quite a lot, that word. Still doesn't make it right. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter where you're from. So I was extremely intoxicated. And people say, but that's no excuse. But listen to the story. I went live with her and I was outing her for being racist, right? So it doesn't make sense that I'd be racist to her if I'm outing her as a racist, right? And I couldn't say the word. Sometimes I wonder if, when you say Pakistan, you don't have to say Pakistan people, Pakistani. So I was intoxicated. So I was trying to get out the word Pakistan, right? And I couldn't actually say the whole word. So I said P-A-K-I, because I couldn't even get the rest of the words out. That's how intoxicated I was. You could see me trying to get the words out. So I just got a little bit kind of tongue-tied a little bit. So I couldn't actually say the whole word. Believe it or not, it doesn't matter to me, right? And then she goes, oh my God, did you say the P word? Oh my God, did you say the P word? I said, no, I didn't. Because I didn't think I had. I was trying to say Pakistan. And anyway, and she goes, say it. Just go and say it, goading me to say it. Wait, hear me up. And then I went, say what? I say what? She goes, just say it. I said, what? The P word. And instead of me saying what the P word, what you'd usually say, I said just the whole word. But I didn't actually call it to a court assassin. I just repeated the word that she asked me to repeat. But I said the whole word. So once again, it's not a hate crime. It's the context behind it. I did not call her the P word. I just repeated what she wanted me to repeat. I just said the whole word instead of saying the P word. That was it. So it's all about the context behind it. Well, Lewis, you can call me a liar as much as you want, but that's exactly what the truth of the matter. That is the truth. I've never said that word before in my life. She was baiting you to say it. Yeah, she was baiting me to say it, but I never called her it. You can't bait someone to be racist, though, yeah. But because she kept saying, go and say it, I just said what? And I repeat it. I just repeat it. Instead of, because I was so intoxicated, I would have usually said, yes, the P word. I would have said the P word. But I just happened to say the full word. So, this app is a bit of a joke, yeah, because people are so scared to say that whole word, right? Rightly so, because it is a slur. I assume it's a slur. Yeah. But when you're trying to educate people, we've got to say S word, we've got to say the P word, and it's hard to educate people when you can't even say the full word. I mean, if you were describing something to the police, I'd want you to say the whole word. If you was in court, you'd have to say the whole word. You know what I mean? So you're committing a hate crime by saying that whole word. You know what I mean? This app is a joke. It's like you actually say the whole word instead of the P word of, and you're like crucified. Oh my God, you said the word. Shut up. I was repeating what someone asked me to repeat. You know what I mean? Well, because I said the whole word. Do you know what I mean? It's a word at the end of the day. It's all about the intentions behind it, the context behind it. You know what I mean? And people need to understand that. That's why it makes me laugh. You know, people, oh, you said the whole word. Oh my god, you said the whole word. Yeah. If he was in court, you'd have to say the whole word. You get what I mean? Barker needs to leave. More going on in the world than people worrying about words. Exactly. My boss man at the shop calls him the word. Not at you, and just don't say it. Yeah, people latch onto anything, and you know they forget about the context behind it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. So what's this about? Corey tells. Oh God, we got court assassin again. Corey tells court assassin off.
There's no kids here, Corey. I'm chilling. I'm being wild and free.
You've been drinking, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
Can everyone follow Court Assassin's back up account, please?
None of my people should follow this woman.
Don't you dare tell your people or dictate. Are you President Bashar Assad? Are you the president of Syria who tells your people what to do, what they don't do? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
I am being me. You follow this person, you will lose a brain cell.
No, you were. You know what?
I've just unfollowed you.
If you follow Corey Wild,
then you have followed a very good person.
No, you haven't. You need to grow another 10 years, and then you will be the epitome of a human being. But so far, you're not correct, because you are a very atrocious human being that has got some sense but doesn't use their sense.
Okay.
And that's why you let God down, mankind down, the whole England down. Because Corey Wild is being the most despicable clout chaser on the TikTok app.
Do you agree now that I've got clout?
Please.
Do you agree now that I've got clout or no?
You purchased your clout off EQ. Get that right.
Okay. And anybody can have any clout you want.
Can I just say, even though Corey did, you know, with the EQ situation, he did disappear off the app for a while, and then he came back to our platform. He got the clout from this platform, Court Assassin. Okay, it wasn't from EQ, it wasn't from Ems. He got it from here, and then because Ems was used to come on this platform, they became friends, and then he started going live with the Ems. That's what he did.
Abby.
Oh, I got a warning. Oh. This is my backup account. I don't care if I get a warning. It's my backup account. Oh, I'm so scared. I got a warning.
This is why I don't drink. Thank you, Tabby.
I'm so scared. I got a warning.
Nice triples. Thank you, Jade. Guys, try and do the exclusive gifts if we can. We're number 5 on the pop.
Guys, can we? Everyone through triples. Everybody through.
Do you want to be friends? Yeah. Thank you, Lauren.
No, I like it. I think you're alright. I just think you need to grow up a bit.
I have grown up.
A couple of kids. I think you need to know how hard it is to bring up kids. The stress, the slog that it takes, the burden of financially, the nothingness.
So are we talking about the kids that you do not have custody of? Are you
Excuse me, I've had my daughter majority of this week, so how dare you speak about me like that?
Wow. So you've had a kid for a week and you think that entitles you to go about how long of a
No, but I'm a mother of 2 children, so I know exactly what it's like to be a mother.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You don't have them 24/7, so don't
It doesn't matter, but I've been through circumstances.
What I'm telling you is, though, if I have a child, there is no chance on earth that child would end up with their father. I would have that child 24/7. I will do anything within my power to make sure I do not need to come on an app.
Oh, you know what,
clothes on their back.
I'll see you later. Bye. No, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it with him. I'm not getting put down by him.
Oh dear. Listen, Tony, don't even big up Corey. He's just as bad. Do you know what I mean? He might not drink, but he is a troll. You know what I mean? He's the worst of the worst. Corey, how many times has this man thrown me under the bus? Many times. Do you know what? No, exactly. I haven't seen Mad Hatter on here for a while. So Pearl and Delulu have it out. Oh no, I'm not going to play that because it's 15 minutes. That's too long. Pearl wants all videos, clips of Delulu, Angie, and Lynn's. Yeah, but why you want to play a year-old videos? Unless I've committed a hate crime, of course. You know. Oh right, so you want to? Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah. Well, we'll look forward to that one then. Pearl.
together, what her and
Because I'm even getting bored of listening to the same videos, watching the same videos.
said the most on, because, do you know, I'm going to do a live one.
Can I also just say, she had only 400 viewers until she went live with me. Do you remember when she went live with me and started going on and on about this? I said this and that, yeah? Then she got about 2 to 3K, and that was from going live with me. She knows what she's doing. She's not stupid. Pearl loves the drama. She's always in it. She loves it on a weekend. That's why she comes and trolls me. Because she can't get it from someone else.
Angie and Surviving Linz. So anybody who's got them, please send them all to Top Girl, and she can WhatsApp me them over. Then I can get somebody.
Yeah, and while we're at it, when Torian said the word "mong," can we please get those videos? So that was on my live. So can we get that? All of those, please, of her saying that word. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Because I will find that video, Top Girl. Yes, and let's see what people think of you when they hear what you said.
I'll see what I have. Whispers and Winks, I have a lot. See it, yeah. And Miss Spaghetti, she's got loads and all.
Oh, Miss Spaghetti. I've got videos, God, a list of videos about Miss Spaghetti. Do you know what I mean? A list of things of her putting up disgusting video. This is just nothing but a bully group. Miss Spaghetti, Top Girl, Tori and Pearl. They were just in a bully group. That's all they do, where they put pictures up and things. We don't really do that. I mean, I did a little bit of Million last night, only because he was doing it to me. But we don't do shit like that, putting up pictures and, you know, mocking someone's death. There's Miss Spaghetti mocked my father's death, and you want to sit there saying, asking Miss Spaghetti for the videos. She's the worst of the worst, Miss Spaghetti. She's the one that made that song. Do you know what I mean? So let's see. Where is it?
Of Lynn's, where she said the worst of the worst, and Angie, where she's been racist, ableist, where Lynn's went in at Carla about having no legs. No, I don't want Dave back. I want Angie back in.
Yeah, as long as you get the whole conversation. First of all, none of us went into Carla a year and a half ago, by the way. It was a year and a half ago. This woman still goes on about me's weird behaviour. However, no one went in about her disability. As long as you get the whole conversation as to what Carla said to Lynn said to Carla, the whole conversation from the very start. Do you know what I mean? Yesterday, was it yesterday? I think so, yeah.
To warning everybody, videos together, what her and Lindsay said.
There you go. You've said the worst of the worst. The thing is, the difference between me and you, Pearl, you got arrested, I didn't. So who's committed the hate crime? Now let's talk about facts here. Who has committed the hate crime, me or Pearl? I've not been arrested for a hate crime. Pearl has. So who's... So, are you saying that the police are wrong? Are the police lying? Are they wrong? You know, videos have gone to the police about me. Tori went live to show the police. Yes, apparently so. I didn't know about that, by the way. And she even came with a reference. Still waiting for them. And I know Elise has gone to the police with some videos. And that's why people have always said, why don't you do the same? Because they've actually said worse. The funny thing is, if they actually gave their devices, then they'd probably be the ones arrested. Yeah, I'm saying. Well, she was arrested. Yes. Well, not actually arrested because if she told me that they didn't want to arrest her on the site, so they brought her in. They asked her to come in for an interview, but they did arrest her because they did read her rights. But she wasn't actually locked in a cell. She weren't actually put in a cell. But yeah. And let's not forget Tam, which is also Pearl's friend, has also been arrested for a hate crime. So, God, I want to just ask you, who's in the wrong? Who's doing the worst of the worst? Who's committing hate crimes? So you've got Pearl that was arrested for racism. You've got her friend, Tam, that was arrested for a hate crime to do with Pearl. That's got a court case. And Lindsay's got the court case, so she's taking her to court in June. So that's two of your... That's you, Pearl, Tam, okay. Yeah, so there you go. Was she charged? Yes. Tam was charged. She has pled not guilty. And the court case is in June. So when people keep saying the police don't do anything, and I'll tell you why you're thinking that, is because you're reporting me. Because you're reporting videos about me, right? So of course they're not going to do anything because I've not committed a hate crime. So that is the reason why. But don't mean that you can go around committing these hate crimes, you know, because people have been arrested for it. Like I said, Tam and Pearl, and they're both friends. You see what I'm saying? So who's in the wrong here? Was Pearl charged? I don't know. I'm not sure. I've been wondering where you'd be gone. Sorry guys, I'll get my account back tomorrow. Thank you for the help, these guys. I was slave for calling Tam wrong. Oh. Are we still? Yeah, we're still doing FYP, guys. Yeah, we're still doing FYP. I just got up really late. Sorry. Right. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Who's this in the box? Who is this? I don't know. Nicole, are you actually in the box? You're doing the live at 12. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah. What about you talking about the Hillsboro situation? This is another thing that's probably gone to the police. Still waiting for them. There was no Hillsboro discussion. It was edited by Pearl. It probably wasn't edited by her personally, but she made sure she saw my live of me playing the replay. So I replayed that live. So I didn't go by a 3-minute clip that they put up, because that's what they did. They put up a 3-minute clip of me saying, you know, this and that, and they twisted it to make out that I was talking about the Hillsboro, and I wasn't. Sam Walker did it live, and I have a lot of respect for him for saying this, I really do. And he said that he watched the replay, and he said, and he's from Liverpool, and he said I wasn't talking about the Hillsboro. I was confused. I was talking about something else. I was just talking about general things that may happen in Liverpool. I was thinking, was it a riot that happened? Listen, I blame myself for not asking. You know, so I was thinking on the lines of, oh, maybe it's a riot they're talking about or something like that, and maybe this happened, because things like that do happen. I wasn't talking about Hillsboro. I was talking about something in Liverpool. Hillsboro didn't happen in Liverpool. You know, it was Sheffield, I've been told, right? Is that correct? Yeah, so I was talking about Liverpool. So there you go. They twist everything. Yeah, they do. So, and I've got that whole live, and I'm not going to play it again. I've played it twice. Sam Walker watched that replay, and thank God, you know, because he did actually see that I didn't have a clue what I was talking about. Because I was asking questions, you know what I mean? When I said big up the sun, I actually thought that, oh, well, of course EQ's going to say what she's saying because she's from Liverpool, you know? Of course she's going to stand up for, you know, her people. And I'm thinking that maybe there's a riot that's happened in Liverpool, or something like the lines of that, or something small, or something that happened. I thought she was talking about something general that happens in Liverpool, you know what I mean? That's what I was talking about. I had no clue. You know what I mean? No clue at all. I didn't know about the Sun situation. It's a newspaper that I used to read. I didn't know about the Sun situation, the court situation. I knew about the football stadium, but I read it brief. I don't know if I read it or someone told me, but it was quite, I didn't know all the ins and outs about it because I wasn't in this country, or I had just arrived in this country, but I didn't know the location of it. So when someone if someone had said to me Hillsboro, oh my God, remember Hillsboro? I'm like, no, what happened in Hillsboro? But if you said do you remember what happened in that football stadium, and kind of went into detail, I'm like, oh my God, yeah. I remember briefly a bit something about that. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't know anything about the location. So stop twisting it. Whoever's just said that. Yes, we know you didn't know. Yes, we understood. You should have read it up before speaking about it. Oh my God, Mary Poppins! Seriously, are you going to be a woke snowflake on my platform here? I should have read about something I didn't know didn't know about. So basically, this lady is saying I should have read about something that I didn't know about. Because EQ said Liverpool, so I thought something had happened in Liverpool. So you want me to read on something that I didn't know anything about? What are you talking about? So you wanted me to type in, right? So did you actually want me to type in Liverpool? I thought Hillsboro was in Liverpool, by the way, yeah? So you want me to type in Liverpool? Disaster in Liverpool, or riots in Liverpool? What did you want me to type in? Right, listen, regardless, I didn't ask. I should have asked. That is on me, and I hold my hands up to that. However, I would never ever mock such a disaster. They twist everything. Yeah, I'd never ever do that. And what people are saying, what the Sun did, I don't disbelieve that. Right now that I know the truth, because you've told me. I didn't have a clue either. Yeah, I mean, listen, we know about the football stadium, but we don't know the location. So when you say Hillsboro, that means nothing to me, because I don't know where it even happened. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know if I was in this country when that happened. You know what I mean? It's horrific. Never ever mock something like that. Honestly, do you think I'll be saying big up the Sun over something like that? Are you okay? I honestly thought it was just something that she was talking about in general. Do you know what I mean? Why does the location matter? Oh, God, can someone tell these people? Okay, I'll tell you why the location matters, right? Because EQ did a video saying Hillsboro. So I'm thinking Hillsboro's in Liverpool because she's from Liverpool, right? But if you had said to me, do you remember Hillsboro? I'd be like, no, what's happening in Hillsboro? But if you said, do you remember the football stadium, and went into a bit of details, I'm like, oh, yeah, I do briefly remember that. So when you keep saying, well, how does location matter? What does location matter? It matters. Because EQ didn't say football stadium. She said that just the location. She said Hillsboro. So Hillsboro at the time didn't mean anything to me, because I don't know anything about Hillsboro. Don't even know bloody where it is. I know now. So that's why location did matter. So when EQ put that video out saying about Hillsboro, well, I don't know anything about Hillsboro. Where's Hillsboro? What happened in Hillsboro? But if you said I don't know how to say it. If you said football stadium, I'd be like, oh my God, yeah, where did that happen? Because I wouldn't, do you know what I mean? You would only know if you follow soccer, football. If you don't know, you'd... Well, yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, I don't even know if I was in this country at this time, but I was told it's 1989. I don't know if that's the truth. I'm just saying what people had said, because people were saying different years as well. So, yeah, it was... I don't want to go in on it, in about it, do you know what I mean? Because people are just going to twist it again, okay? All I'm saying is someone just made a comment there that I spoke on Hillsboro, and no, I didn't. Yeah. They will always bring it up. Yeah, I just feel I have to keep justifying myself, because I don't want anyone thinking I would mock such a disaster. That's why I keep talking about it, okay? And I know people are going to twist this, keep twisting it, and I feel really insulted that you think I'd mock such a thing. Right, let's go on to the next one. Stop justifying yourself if you didn't know. Yeah, but I don't want people to think I did. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and big up Sam Walker for that as well. So let's go on to the next. Right, this is a court assassin and AR.
Yeah, maybe there's a way we could sort this out.
Like you be kind to people and then they just treat you like a piece of shit, don't they? Like...
You don't deserve this at the end of the day. No. You know what I mean? You really don't. And I actually do feel for you, the way you've been treated by this person. It's absolutely vile.
Like I did lie to my son this morning, because my son's been trying to get hold of me, but obviously like I've been sleeping most of the day because I'm not very well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Lee said to me, oh, Mum said she didn't send no one money.
No, I totally, I sent her £100 and then I did lie to him, and you know me, I don't like lying, I always tell the truth. But it's all on my online banking, do you know what I mean?
I feel bad, Mum.
Not ring them out.
Pardon?
Because I pushed the door shut.
Deep breaths, Wendy. Are you alright, babe? Yeah, £300 is a lot of money, guys. Like, it's not like it's like £3, is it? Like,
I'm not being funny, but that's my mum, and I don't even take money like that off my mum.
It's just disgusting the way she spoke to your mum at the end of the day. It's not right.
It makes me want to go mad, but this app is just no...
Guys, can we all send Wendy a hand heart each? If 300 people send her a hand heart each, she can cash out and she's got her 300 quid back.
Hi, sunshine.
You know what, right? That Wendy did double pay her, right? And she says, but no, she did.
I know you're saying it. I think it's an act between them both, but yeah.
Between Wendy and Court Assassin?
Yeah. I mean, and this Court Assassin shows the evidence that Wendy paid that money.
Well, when she was asking for the tumble dryer, she got so much money towards it, and she needed £100 and something, and then she says, "Oh my God, it's just been paid for," because I was listening to it. She goes, "Oh, it's just been paid for. Oh, thank you, Wendy." Then she looked in her PayPal and said, "Wendy, you've paid me twice."
It's hey, Canadian Angie, thank you. Everyone is so gullible, though. You know what I mean? This is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, guys. You know, they played it out all on TikTok. They've got each other's numbers, right? Why don't they do it off TikTok? And why isn't Court Assassin phoning us saying, "Oh, thank you, you sent it twice, or can I?" Or Wendy said to it on the phone, "I'm going to give you this," blah blah blah. Why is it all being played out on TikTok when they've got each other's
numbers? Because she put a GoFundMe up for a tumble dryer,
and they've got each other's numbers. What I'm saying is, why didn't they do it all off TikTok if it's not an act? Why didn't they? It doesn't. Why did Court Assassin go, "Oh my God, Wendy, you've given it to me twice"? Why do it all on TikTok? Why couldn't you have sent her a message or a phone and said, "Listen, you sent me your money twice"? It doesn't add up to me. Sorry.
Well, I think this Wendy's playing the blind one, because if it is true, she did say, "Oh no, keep the rest of it for your daughter." Then when it was on Miss Red's live, Miss Red was saying, "Oh, they could have done that off TikTok. She should have phoned her and says, 'Do you want your money back?' and all this." So now what this Wendy's come up with, "You embarrassed me," because this is what Miss Red said on her live. It probably embarrassed her asking her on live if she wanted her money back. So now Wendy's come up with, "Yeah, you could have asked me off live, embarrassing me." I think this Wendy, you know what I mean? I think she's just playing a blinder. She's liking all the attention, to be fair. That's my spin on it anyway. My point of view on it. I think this way, at the end of the day, you donated the money to her. And then, whether she said... whether you felt embarrassed or not, if you've overpaid it, well, would you mind sending it me back, Duck? I've double paid you. But no, she's going from box to box now, saying, "Yeah, she should have asked me offline," and she's crying. I think this Wendy's a little bit of a bogger, to be fair.
Well, she's in quite a few boxes last night, crying, Wendy.
Exactly, and I think it's the attention thing, to be fair, I do. But these GoFundMes and these wish lists and everything, like when you open your wish list,
I don't believe she did send 2 payments. I believe either Court Assassins lied to her to get a little act going, or they're both involved in an act. You know what I mean? I don't believe.
Well, Wendy's family's involved in it now. And at the end of the day, it's all right. It's all right. Miss Red saying, about people gifting and putting GoFundMe up. I'd rather see somebody's face accepting a gift than sending lions and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? You've got people on this app going funny with their followers if they don't get what they want, and I think it's bang out of order. I'd rather send somebody some money towards something. And, at the end of the day, Wendy could have been delivering a lion. Nobody would have said anything about that, will they?
A lot of people have gifted Wendy last night. She got about 60k, probably more than that, because I think I came off. So she got 60k in coins, which is, you can gift who you want. You do feel sorry for her. I understand that. But have you ever actually seen that she has actually gifted her twice, and this is not an act on, just say, Court Assassin's part, for example, making actually sent it twice. Maybe she didn't, or they're both in it. Have you actually seen the receipts that she has actually sent this money twice before parting with your money?
Well, no, but a family are involved now. They're all coming online now. So, I just think you're playing a blinder, Wendy. And at the end of the day,
I want to see the proof.
and at the end of the day, if you did pay her twice, all you had to say was, "Oh, I'm not good with the internet, my daughter." In fact, why did you? If you're going to come on like this, why did you gift her in the first place? If this is if you're going to come on making Court Assassin look like she's done you over, you know what I mean? It's and if people want to buy
dryers, did she get it for 300 quid? I just want to know where she got it from.
She got it from Amazon. But at the end of the day, if people want to buy Court Assassin things, that's their business. Yeah. You know what I mean? How did
it come about anyway? Like, did she put up a PayPal for it? Did she?
Yeah, she put up a PayPal for the dryer because she said she hadn't had a dryer for 10 years. So people did donate. Then all of a sudden she says, "Oh, I've got the money.
It's an act, Brit. Oh my God, Sunshine! I can bring my father and get he acts really good, so it's an act. I believe it's an act. Whether Court Assassin's in on her own, where she's just saying that
I think Wendy's jumping on Miss Red's bandwagon. Miss Red's bandwagon because yesterday Miss Red was on about it and saying that Court Assassin shouldn't have done it. So Miss Red is Wendy's basically saying because I went on Miss Red's yesterday and said, it's just as bad battling, isn't it? I'd rather see someone's face happy, and but I think Wendy's jumping on Miss Red's bandwagon from yesterday.
Why is it live? So I said, why do I think it's an act? Because that Court Assassin does. She loves her. That's why she's racist and she comes out with all those kind of things. The shock factor, you know what I mean? Gets her platform, gets her viewers up. And Wendy gets money out of it, really, doesn't she? Because a lot of people did gift her 60k. And I just hope people have seen the evidence that this money was paid twice before parting with their money. I'm not saying that Wendy's a liar. I'm just saying it is TikTok. I don't believe anything on here anymore, to be honest. I don't know what Court Assassin's like. This is something she would run with. Do you know what I mean? Because it's going to get everyone talking. Look, we're all talking about it. Do you know what I mean? And then it gives Wendy a bit of, gets her the clout. She's got 60k. Yeah.
Well, she's a good actress if it's a lie, to be fair. But if it isn't a lie, I think Wendy's just jumping on Miss Red's bandwagon about saying you should have phoned her, because she says you should have phoned me privately instead of embarrassing me. That's what Miss Red said. So, I don't know anyway. But at the end of the day, if people are going to buy Court Assassin things, I don't see anything wrong in it. It's only like gifting people lions on a stupid game. You know what I mean?
Angie.
Morning.
Hey, Angie, I sent her some money. She didn't even say thank you. I sent her a whole penny.
Oh, a penny?
Yeah, I sent her a penny, and in the bit where you write something on PayPal, I told her to sort her life out.
Oh.
I didn't even get a thanks for the penny, so, every penny counts.
Well, it does, to be fair.
Very rude, that is. She's just an absolute... why does she need a tumble dryer for? To dry all of her kids' clothes? Oh, wait, she doesn't look after her kids, does she?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is Nicole, are you there?
Yeah, I am. Angie, have you still got a police case against Sophie?
No, it's private.
It's private, so I swear down on your niece's life you have.
Well, I never said I didn't.
Well, why would you sit in a box with her?
But did I say... The thing is, though, Nicole, you've got to remember, I don't have to report things, other people can.
No, but you said you did, and you swore down on your niece's life.
I never said I didn't either.
Oh, Angie, stop talking shit.
I never said I didn't either, Nicole.
No, you keep swearing down on your niece's life and then you're lying.
Well, if you report things to the police, you can actually drop it, right?
Well, why would you Angie, you just talk shit all the time.
Wait a minute, I'm asking you. You can drop cases, right?
You haven't dropped it over 2 days.
Have you? You can drop things, right?
Okay, Angie.
So what's your problem? We're talking about this situation.
My problem is you swear down on your niece's life all the time when you're lying.
And sue me.
It's minging behaviour.
You're minging. And
you're minging?
No, you're minging. You're talking about police case. It's none of your business. It's none of your business, is it?
Right, can we talk
about all over
that? I mean, why are you so affected? What I say?
I'm not affected.
Well, you obviously are, because you've come up here.
No, I just think it's minging behaviour to swear on a child's life when you're talking shit.
I wasn't talking shit though, was I?
Yeah, you always talk shit.
Mind your own business. Because I have Levi.
Right, hello.
Mind your own business. It's all over the
I have
app.
Sophie in my box. Did I have Sophie in my box?
Auntie, piss off your bed, shitter.
Did I have Sophie in my box or Levi? Levi didn't make the call, did he? It was Sophie.
Hello?
Hiya.
Right,
Did
somebody say that she hasn't had a tumble dryer for 10 years?
She hasn't, yeah, someone said that.
Why all of a sudden want a tumble dryer now? If you've lived without one for 10 years, I don't see why she would want one now, to be fair.
Yeah.
You know, if you've gone that long without one, you can just carry on without one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And she showed proof last night.
I thought they were quite expensive, tumble dryers.
No,
yeah, they can be. I mean, they can be expensive to run as well. I mean, I've got one, and to be fair, I only use it if I need to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's better. Put this up here.
I'm going to go anyway, because I didn't mean to jump in, but because I got in, I just thought I'd have a say.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Hi, Ange. I was just joining to have you back with Nicole, but she's gone now, so I'm going to go, because I just think she's...
That's exactly why I was joining as well.
She's rough as all boots. She needs to wind her neck in.
I don't know who she is. Do you know her?
No, I don't have a clue who she is, but I just feel like people need to start having your corner with things now. I just sit and watch all the time.
Angie don't like you to have a corner. She says she can do it herself.
Oh, no, that's okay. But, you know, people can have opinions, though. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind that. If they have opinions, which is fine. No,
I think that Nicole just needs to get out of the other creators' backsides and just keep herself to herself.
Yeah. Isn't it, Kath? It's always something with Court Assassin. But people can't see what she's doing. She's loving the views. She's getting paid financially. She's getting a financial gain out of it. And, you know, I'm making it worse. Miss Red's making it worse. EQ's making it worse because they talk about her. And that's exactly what she wants. You know, she loves the FYP. That's why she says the things she says, to get on the FYP. And we talk about it so people go and see, new viewers, who's this Court Assassin? They go view her. So she's building a platform, getting the views from it, 100%. And fair play to her, because you know what I mean.
I think that.
I believe this is an act, so I say fair play to her. If it is, bloody hell, do you know what I mean? She's had you all fooled. Yeah. I say that in the nicest
guys,
way.
can I just say something? I noticed last night. I think if it's true, Wendy sent it twice. Court Assassin should just send one back. However, the bit that stood out to me is where she kept on saying she couldn't set up banking, she couldn't transfer money. And then when Wendy went live, everyone was saying press the button at the bottom, like clearly explaining how to do things, and she couldn't. So I wonder how she went on banking, set up Court Assassin's details to send it over when she seemed quite incapable of doing any of them things.
Apparently she's also a 30 gifter. So she knows how to charge up.
That just stood out, because I thought, you know, if you was incapable as what you were showing us, you wouldn't be able to go on banking and set it up. So I was saying, I'll come over, do this, do that. But how did she go on the banking in the first place and set up a new person to send money to? That's the one thing that stood out to me anyhow.
She's also a 30 level gifter. I didn't know that. So she must gift quite a lot on here.
Yeah, and then she said she didn't have a bank account attached to TikTok, but then she shops on TikTok. Just a few things came up that didn't really make sense, you know. And she seemed very vulnerable when she came up alone on her own live. But then I thought, if that's true, and you can't press the bottom button to accept the box, and everyone kept on saying that colour button on the bottom, just press it. How could you go on your own online banking and set up to send someone money?
Yeah.
You possibly couldn't. I just wanted to mention that, and I'll jump down. That's what stood out to me last night anyhow.
It's easy to pay into PayPal. I've paid into PayPal before.
It wasn't PayPal though. She went on a bank.
No, what I'm saying is, I've done it from my bank account into PayPal, and it is
a question, right? You know my opinions on it. Why didn't she use PayPal? She had a PayPal up. Why didn't she put it on PayPal? Why did she give it? Is that because she might not have PayPal?
I think she said she didn't know how to use it. But then, if that's the case, are they? If you listen to her kid done it?
But she can also get that refund back from the bank. So if everybody's sitting there,
someone's just commented saying her kid had done it, But from what I seen last night, our children were like adults who don't live at home. And she said she done it, and that's how she pressed it twice and done it by accident.
The thing is, right, she's saying she hasn't got that money back or anything. She's short of that money. But her bank can refund that money back if she sent it twice.
Yeah. I think regardless if it is true, I think it's disgusting. I think court assassin should just send Hoff back instantly and not made a thing of it if it was true. If it's not a setup or anything like that. And then coming on asking for money for, takeaway, nails, cinema, alcohol. I think it's getting a bit out of hand, really.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, she can get a refund. She can get that much. She can get that money back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she was just keep on saying, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. And people were saying the telephone numbers on the back of your bank card or ring the... She didn't seem to be able to do that. And that's why I thought it was a bit confusing how she ended up in this situation in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Raspberry.
Yeah, I've got quite a few restrictions on my account. This is my backup, so I've just come into Cloud Chase.
Angie, can you kick me out, please?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Why have you got a restriction?
I don't know. I've got some saying that my account could be possibly banned if I get another one. So I've just come in here to Cloud Chase on my backup, if that's okay.
Oh, okay. It was a bank transfer.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just don't think something... It just don't add up to me.
Her daughter showed proof last night, Angie. She transferred the first lot and court assassin told her it hadn't come through. So she thought she'd done something wrong, so she re-transferred it.
Did she show you the actual... She showed the actual bank's transfer?
She sent it to Millen, and Millen said that she'd shown him proof.
And did he put it up?
No, he didn't put it up.
Oh, there you go. I don't believe it. I'll stick with this. I don't believe she sent evidence to Millen. No. I think there's something doesn't add up, really. You know what I mean? Millen, are you going to believe Millen? No. I think the fact that Millen was backing her last night, yeah, rightly so if that's the case, you know what I mean? But it just doesn't add up to me. She can get their refund back, it just doesn't, none of it adds up. You know what I mean? She said first that she said it declined. But how would, the thing is, right, would court assassin actually know it's been declined? Wouldn't it be declined on her side, Wendy's side only? Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean declined?
If it's been declined, court assassin wouldn't know it's been declined. Only Wendy would know it's been declined.
Yeah, only Wendy would know that.
No, because if you send me money, Nikki, transfer, like bank transfer, and it declined, I wouldn't know it's declined.
Well, she put up, when Wendy paid her, she put it up on the Amazon thing. She put it all up and ordered it in front of everybody and showed which one she was having.
Yeah. No, she said it wasn't Angie who sent it again. So I sent it again. Yeah, it wasn't in, didn't go in.
Yeah, that's what was said. Is she transferred it first, and then court assassin had said to her she hadn't received it, and Wendy thought she did something wrong, so she resent it, not realising that the first one had gone through. It was just a delay getting there.
Yeah. Tunes enough and gifts. Yeah, well. Well, anyway, well, I don't know.
I mean, regards CA putting up for it and asking for it and getting it. If that's the case, the whole app needs the monetising needs stopping over the whole app, because people get gifts other ways, don't they? Through battling and stuff. So you can't really say.
Wendy changed her story a few times, didn't she, last night? As to how
I don't know. Yeah. Well, if it is true, she's properly playing up to it.
You don't have to. The story won't be changed, will it?
I think that it's. I think it's real. I think what's happened is true. I think what's happened. I think Millen's only getting on it because he gets more clout from it. He actually doesn't care about Wendy, to be honest. He's only doing it so he can be relevant.
And
Yeah.
I think Wendy's milking all the attention now.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, she did send that money, and that's her own choice. I think Court Assassin should have sent it straight back. The other payment, she shouldn't have even asked. I think it should have been sent back. But that's just my morals. But she doesn't have any morals anyway, does she? Let's be honest.
Well,
so
it's hard to... Sorry.
It's all right. I just think that they all need to just drop it now. Wendy's had her money back from this app, with everybody gifting her. She's had ever so many gifts.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that she's probably got her money back.
Yeah.
And I think that it should just be dropped now. And she can call it back off a bank as well. So Wendy's winning. I think what's happened is Wendy hasn't cared that the other amount's gone. I think her kids have found out and she's thought, crap. And that's why she's making such a big deal over it.
Yeah. But if I was Court Assassin, I'd because at the end of the day, it's Miss Red's come out with the fact that, you know, you get so much, you should have put some aside. So if to save all the fuss, I'd send all the money back to Wendy, to be fair.
Yeah, I would, but that's just
Yeah, but even it didn't go through or decline, she can get it back from her bank. So what's the problem?
Yeah, no, that's true. And when I said that it should be dropped, I'm not saying that the family should drop it, because this woman could be vulnerable. We don't know. I'm not saying that the family should drop it, but I'm saying, like, I think everybody discussing it and getting Wendy in and out of boxes, I think that should be dropped. I think because it's just going to be, we're just going to go around in circles, and the story's going to completely change. We're all going to be lost.
I agree with you, about Wendy. Someone who says that Wendy, 100% she knew what she was doing. She's a 30-level gifter. She knows all right. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was just reading back to one of the comments that said that it shouldn't just be.
She's been watching me for a while, isn't she? Because she turned around apparently last night and said for me to keep crying over my father. You know, so I think she knows quite a lot, really.
That's not a vulnerable woman, is it? That's not somebody that, in my opinion, that's being, you know, abused by Court Assassin. If she can come out with nasty mouth things like that, that's not a vulnerable person.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 2 times, so it was 300. People saying it's 600, it was 300. It was 100 twice, so 300. So she probably would have got her money back. You know what I mean? She's a level 24. She's a 20. Still 24 is quite high, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Have you just decided this lady is vulnerable? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she is vulnerable as you think she is. I think she's...
No, I don't.
You know what I mean? I think she's acting vulnerable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm allowed that opinion because they put it out on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? So... I'm actually, there's so many people that are vulnerable. I'm sick of hearing that word vulnerable, to be honest with you. You know, if you're that vulnerable, get off TikTok.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be on here, because it's like gambling, isn't it? Although you don't get anything back for it. You know, and it's dangerous on here for a lot of vulnerable people. And I'm sick of hearing the word vulnerable, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's TikTok. Are you vulnerable? You're just playing on that. I don't know.
I think we've all got vulnerabilities, but it's just about how we use them, you know, and how we allow people. It's about you've got to be tough to come on this app. You have to be tough.
So she got her money back, and the gifters paid for it. The dryer goods scam.
Yeah. Big up Wendy, honestly. But I'm going to drop Ange. Thank you for having me on.
Angie, don't you tell people that you're vulnerable? No, people tell me I'm vulnerable, so I say, yeah, I'm vulnerable. I'm not a vulnerable person, actually. I mean, people say, they ask me the question, are you vulnerable? Why are you asking me? Because you've been going around telling me people I am. So if you know more than what I know about myself, I'll go with I'm vulnerable. If it gets me if it gets me out of situations, okay, yes, I'm vulnerable. There you go. I'm not actually, but the thing is, you're vulnerable. You know, you can be vulnerable in many, many ways. You know, when you're intoxicated, you are a vulnerable woman or man. If you're, drunk, you know. So there's many times I have been vulnerable. Yeah, when I drink.
And that's what people get confused with, Angie.
Yeah, but I'm not a vulnerable person in any other way, apart from if I have a drink. And obviously, your judgment's not the same, is it? When you have a drink,
Exactly, and other times you're as sharp as anything.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a vulnerable person that people say I am. But, you know, people seem to know me more than I know myself, so I'll go with it. Yeah. You said yesterday you were classified as vulnerable, Angie. No, yeah, well, somebody asked me that. Well, yeah, I'm not going to lie, yeah. Right, the police and the hospital put me down as vulnerable. I don't know why, but they do. And I assume that's because I drink. And that I have BPD. I don't think having BPD makes you vulnerable, though. But have they put me down? Because the police and hospital seem to know more about me, too. But I don't know if they're saying that I'm vulnerable because I drink alcohol.
It probably is, Angie, because my mother was put down as vulnerable because she was drinking.
Yeah. So there you go. But, you know, I'm not vulnerable in any other way, like people say Wendy is, you know. And mental health does make you vulnerable. So there you go. So if mental health makes you vulnerable, so I suppose we're all more vulnerable because I think a lot of people suffer with mental health, don't they? So I suppose it depends in which way you're saying it, I suppose. Oh, I'm going to come off in a minute anyway, guys.
Okay.
I'd rather send presents to somebody than give money over battling, though. But you know, it's like when you put your list up. Your face, it was amazing. Just it was beautiful to watch you so happy. You know what I mean? But then everybody's just, you know, people are just battling, and people are just giving money for no reaction. If you know what I mean, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, probably Tessa, Topsy, yeah, SH and all that as well. You're vulnerable, yeah. 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, don't forget, I will be putting up a PayPal at one point for my house. I'm wanting to buy a house.
I'll say it again as well, Tetley's mum, if I want to. Sorry, Angie. I'll see you in a bit then. I'm going to watch Miss Red, are you?
I might do, might not.
Yeah. All right, see you in a bit, Doc.
Hey, sunshine. All right, everyone give my Raspberry a follow, guys, as a backup. You're easily manipulated, Angie, so I would say you're vulnerable to a certain extent. I'm not manipulated because I'm not stupid as people say I am. I just don't tell you what I'm thinking. Do you know what I mean? I know what people are doing. I know what people are saying, but I recognise it as an app. You know what I mean? I know exactly what I do, what I say. So I wouldn't say I'm vulnerable in that way. Do you know what I mean? But because I've SH'd BPD, I suppose BPD, does that make you vulnerable, BPD? I don't know. But yeah, I am put down by the police and the ambulance vulnerable, yeah. I always thought that was to do with my alcohol. Yeah, you say you would. So there you go. So then obviously a lot of people are vulnerable then if they suffer with BPD, I suppose. I can't believe Sunshine just said that. What did she say? Have I missed something? What did the Sunshine say? Why is Sunshine advertising Red's live? We were watching. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say, Raspberry?
Do you want me to come to Miss Red for you?
No, that's all right. I'm going to come off in a minute because I've got to clean my room. You know what though, and I sometimes do like it when Miss Red comes on because I kind of have a break and then people go and watch her and then I just clean up and do something. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise I get messages, are you coming on? Are you coming live? Are you coming live? And then I feel really guilty, or you know, and I end up coming live. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice to have a break from it as well.
Yeah, get on with stuff. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to come off now, guys. I will be back on. Don't forget 12 o'clock. I will see you there.
Everyone repost Angie's post on this account so everyone knows to come back for 12.
At 12 o'clock, yeah. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Raspberry.
And I'm on 3 milligrams a day, and they do not work.